Blair, she married Serena.
And who am I? That's not a secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. So, XO. Gossip Girl.
Why don't we stop the dancing early, huh? Dancing. Sage did this. She told Blair she had a plan.
The same Blair who put her in a fashion show half naked?
No, Sage did that too. You cannot let her sabotage our relationship.
Excuse me if I don't take parenting advice from a woman who recorded herself having sex with her ex to get revenge on her best friend.
I know that that was wrong. I was in a really bad place, which is why I left town in the first place, to get a fresh start, which I had with you. This doesn't change us.
It changes everything.
So the whole time you refused to speak to me for choosing Chuck, you were cheating on me with Serena.
It was only once, and you heard the tape. She manipulated me into it.
In order to claim date rape, you have to say no.
Look, she told me you chose Chuck, which turns out wasn't even a lie. You just didn't have the decency to tell me yourself.
I intended to, but I respected you enough not to sleep with him until I did. I thought Chuck sleeping with Jenny was the most despicable thing someone could do to me. But this is worse, because you pretended to be better. At least I ended up with the right person.
You ended up with no one. Chuck will never be finished fighting with his father, and that ring around your neck is never going to be on your finger.
I would rather be with no one than with you.
What the hell happened to waiting until midnight?
I was going to. That little bitch Sage stole my phone.
What did I ever do to her?
Well, from what I've heard over Deb's hurling in the bathroom, she wanted to stop her daddy from marrying Serena. The surprise ending for your serial was just collateral damage.
Well, you still got what you wanted. Blair hates me forever. I'm gonna go get the next chapter.
Bring it to me here. I forgot how much I love being 16.
Tell me this isn't your best cotillion ever.
Are you kidding me? This is worse than when I punched Carter Basin.
Excuse me, mini-me. My phone.
Oh, is this yours?
Skip the innocent act. I admire your way with an antic. If you're ever in the need of employment, call me.
Wait, you broadcast the sex tape?
Would you want your father to marry Serena?
She's my friend, and you humiliated her.
I didn't force her to do it for the camera. I simply reported it, like you did with my dad and Lily on The Spectator.
That's a newspaper, not a society gala, and I didn't do it to hurt them. You know what? You may be legal, but this is way too high school for me.
Nate! Nate, where are you going? We were in the middle of a dance!
Guess we learned what appalling things Sage had planned.
Sage, you're the one who's appalling, and a lot of other words that I should not utter at a society gala.
Blair, I know that video was horrible, but you had already chosen Chuck.
Did you know that when you took Dan to the Campbell apartment and set up a camera to seduce him for the whole world to see?
No, it wasn't like that. A waitress had spilled on us, and so we went to clean up.
I don't believe you. You took Nate's virginity on that bar when I loved him. You just needed to prove that you could still take anyone I want.
The only one you want is Chuck. I'm so sorry, Blair. I made a mistake. But so did you when you teamed up with Sage to try to ruin my proposal.
No. I stopped when I knew that you could really get hurt, but you didn't. You crossed the line and kept going.
Only because I thought I loved Dan and you didn't.
You know, Serena, I kept hoping that this was just like all of our other fights, and that no matter how much we hated each other, we would still always be best friends. But you were right in what you said before my fashion show. We haven't been friends for a long time. I just couldn't see it.
We all came into this world naked and alone. Looks like S is leaving it that way, too.